Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are ready to commence season number 6 of the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Truck Series. We are here at the Daytona International Speedway to qualify for the Featherlite Trailers 250, the opening event of the season in season number 6 of the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Fall is just around the corner, and for the third straight year, the Turkey Hill Truck Series acting as the fall series on Napa Fan. We are extremely excited for this series in particular. First time we have used this system where each driver in each team has its own owner. We have ourselves 36 drivers, we have ourselves 36 owners, and they're all here ready to qualify for the opening event of the season. The traditional opening event of the season, the Featherlite Trailers 250. One thing that is different this season compared to the past seasons, we are now at a 25% race length. It'll stay 20% for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series when it returns in February. However, we wanted the races to have some sort of substance, so we're adding a little bit more this season. So tomorrow's race over on Napa Fan, 25 laps long, no pit stop. So where you start might mean a little bit into where you finish. We're going to go over all the drivers here in this qualifying session here today. We're not going to do as much of that in tomorrow night's race as we want to focus on the race. But we're going to begin right here with number 31. This truck driven by Dale Lightning. Of course, he's made starts in the HERS Elimination Series. Got John Art, our returning champion here in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, and a matter of fact, he is the only past Truck Series champion driving this season. To the outside of him is Nicholas Samadio, and we might as well mention the owners as well. Number 31, that is owned by Coleman LaJoy. There will be an Owners Championship as well this season that'll act very similarly to the Drivers Championship. Gardner Motorsports, Johnny Gardner, the owner of Nicholas Samadio. John Arndt, his own team owner, as he is the defending champion. This is Alex Russell's team, the number 44, driven by Nick Smith. This is Smith's second season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Skylar Perry for Jordan Lopez's team, JLP Racing. Number 45, Seth Cole driving the number 52 for Jeremiah Earls, Lone Wolf Motorsports. And then Tanker Motorsports, one of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series teams, moving up to, or should I say down, but doesn't really matter, to the Turkey Hill Truck Series, the number 69 of Matthew Logan. Matthew Logan was in the James Dean Wickard Shootout back in June. It's his first series run on Napa Fan. Emily Anderson, her third straight season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, driving for Evolution Motorsports, and Ethan Hunter. The number 99, Josh Williamson for Nathan Ormond Motorsports. We got Fisher G back in the Turkey Hill Truck Series after he had a stellar season in his rookie campaign in 2017. He is driving the number 43 for Big Names Motorsports and CJ Williams. Diego Yepes, the owner of this truck, driven by Shane Lake. This is Shane Lake's first major series on Napa Fan, and the same can be said for Madison Toll, driver of the number 54 truck. This truck owned by Noah Clifton, Western Motorsport. Sebastian Cucalon returning to the 24. However, it is a different team this year. That is Angel Racing. Angel Olvera's number 24. You have the number 94, owned by Rasheem Stewart, driven by Adam Garcia. This is the first major series for Adam Garcia as well. Of course, he was in the Rockstar Pro Series over the summer. This is a pretty big deal here for Adam Garcia, hoping to get some good finishes in that team. Chase Marks is back in action here on Napa Fan. Great to have him back, driving for Christian Russell's Robin Hood Racing. Matt Tuck, a Truck Series veteran, driving for Pennzoil Motorsports, Mitchell Collins' team. The number 5, driven by Eli Bright, a 3-season veteran in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. He's driving for Zidell Motorsports, another team that has moved up from the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Otter Island Motorsports, number 79. This is my team, driven by Eric Monaco. Eric Monaco, a 3-season veteran in the series. McAngelo Nwangwu in the number 78 for JSS Motors. Jameson Fall, the owner of this team. Ace Garcia and SL Racing. Scott Lyle, the owner of the number 55. Julius Anderson, the owner of the 63, the number 63, driven by Edwin Mendez. This is Mendez's rookie season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Chris Skinlark, great to see this guy back. He's driving for Cody Smart's Norlo Racing. And the number 12, number 82, driven by Jason Tucker. This is Prince Motorsports and Ryan Durrani, the owner. North State Racing, Davey Johnson back in action with Joshua Rush, their driver. Alexander Rowe driving this number 19 machine that owned by Nicholas Sykes and King Racing. And this might just be my favorite of them all. Jesse Turner, number 75, driving for Fight Hard Motorsports, Jason Holman's team. Of course, Jason Holman, a rookie owner, but Jesse Turner, a 5-season veteran in this series. But he's never won before in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, so we're going to have to see what he does as the series rolls along. Trey Smith now. I don't know if this is the same Trey Smith that raced in the DR34 DT38 days, but we're going to assume it is. So welcome back, my friend, after 5 years. That is Go Neum Racing. This is Derek Hamill's team, so that's technically Hamill Racing Enterprises. You got American Motorsports. They got a rookie driver, Owen Miles, driving this number 34 Boy Scouts of America Ford. This is the number 39, Tyler Ferris's Metal Militia Racing, driven by Agar Barreto. And Agar Barreto, a veteran of this series, as he was a rookie last year. Number 1, that is my man Trey Bartow. He's now driving for the Nat Train Racing team. Of course, this team had Sebastian Kukulon as their driver last year. Kukulon stayed in the number 24. Nat Train Racing switched numbers to the number 1. Rainey Motorsports, number 2, driven by Dan Park. Matthew Brown in the number 57 for Andrews Racing. Zachary Fitzwater for Beast Racing. Marty Johnson's team in the number 9. Of course, John Andrews, the owner of the 57. And, of course, Marty Johnson, the owner of the number 9. Number 64, that team is owned by Christian Vargas. It is driven by Joe Rutkowski, a returning veteran to the Turkey Hill Truck Series. This is Railfan Motorsports. Bradley Reamed, the owner of this team. Andrew Ross, last year's runner-up in the championship. The driver, the number 91 machine, driven by Cole Sampson. This is Nanico Racing, owner Casey Nanico. Might be it. Probably missed one or two here and there, but I think we might have gotten them all. Looking through the field here to see if I missed anybody, and I do not believe I did. So if I did, I do apologize. But there is your field for season number 6 of the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Truck Series. The first race of the season. Green flag tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Napa Fan. The Featherlite Trailers 250. And what a way to open the season up at this crazy super speedway we like to call Daytona. Eric Monaco for Otter Island Motorsports, fastest guy in town. Defending champion John Art is second fastest, 64. Joe Rutkowski, Zachary Fitzwater, Chase Marks, Dale Lightning, Nicholas Samadio, Dan Park, Eli Bright, Nick Smith, the top 10. And all of those drivers currently inside the top 10 have quite a bit of Napa Fan experience. No true rookies in the top 10 at this point here in qualifying, but there is your fastest driver so far in Featherlite Trailers 250 qualifying. It is Eric Monaco in the number 79. He won his second ever start here in the Turkey Hill Truck Series back in 2017. This will be his third straight season, and he's driving for one of the bigger teams who has had a lot of experience. This team has a lot of experience, of course, in all of the Napa Fan Racing, mainly because it is my team. Of course, it's going to be everywhere in all the custom series, but Eric Monaco, number... Oh my, he just blew up! Now, the good thing for him, the time will stand regardless, but they might want to get this fixed before the race begins tomorrow night, because you can't have that happening in the opening event of the season. But I'm massively looking forward to this season. Of course, all custom schemes for the first time ever in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. And we are majorly looking forward to see who gets it done tomorrow night in the first race of the season here from Daytona. Time is almost out right here. And Eric Monaco, even though he just blew an engine, is the fastest driver here in qualifying, which means he will start on the pole And it's kind of odd that we're saying that this guy has won something after him blowing an engine. But unfortunately, that was the case right there for the number 79 Hers Toyota. But regardless, all they need to do is fix that up, and they'll be able to start on the front row for tomorrow's 25-lap event here from Daytona. John Arndt starting alongside him. And that is huge right there, because John Arndt, the defending champion of the series, he is the only owner-driver. Of course, he's the only driver allowed to be an owner-driver because he is the defending champion. And you know he's going to be good going for his 21st career Napa fan win tomorrow night. And of course, a lot of these guys are also going to be flying down south to the Homestead Miami Speedway later on in the weekend to race in the finale of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, the Chick-fil-A 500, this Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Napa Fan. That's going to be a big race right there as well, even though the championship has already been decided with Nathan Baer. But something that's been decided right here is Eric Monaco, who will be starting on the pole position for the first race of the season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series season number 6. That is how they line up in the top 28. And take a look at the rest of the results right there. We'll see if there are any ties. I do not see any at this point, which means that that is exactly how they will line up for tomorrow's event here from Daytona. One more thing I did forget to mention. And when I say the ratings are equal, most of the time I mean that it's 100 for the aggression and even 55 for everything else. We now have a range set for everything else. The aggression is still set at 100, but everything else is set from 40 to 60. And a lot of people might say that that's a lazy idea. Of course, I want everyone to have an equal chance at winning the championship and winning each race. That's why we have the range now. We're going to try to see how it all plays out throughout the season with this range. If we get better racing at short tracks and places where passing is a little more difficult, maybe not have as much passing at places like Atlanta and Charlotte. That's kind of our goal here, is to make the racing better by adding that range while still keeping everybody on an equal playing field, because I don't think it's right to mess with the ratings before the championship race to make it more interesting. You should not do that. But either way, that is how they line up, and that's how they will line up for tomorrow night's Featherlite Trailers 250 from Daytona. Eric Monaco starting on the pole position for the opening race of the season, and these 36 truckers are going to battle it out 25 laps tomorrow. And it's going to be fun to see who gets the first race of the season here in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, season number 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow, and actually later on as well here on the NOFSRL channel. The penultimate race in the Hers Elimination Series coming up from Homestead. And of course, we're excited for the Turkey Hill Truck Series opening event tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Napa Fan. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys later.